everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at Thursday's 10-race card. But we got to move along with 10 races, and we had a special interview, so let's quickly bring down Banjo. He had his first win yesterday, and he looks chipper today, too. Could it be? You have one for Saturday, Delaware Handicap Day. You know the Delaware Handicap's on the main track, so he can't pick one there. Okay. He's going with Carrick. Carrick is the name of Bungy's pick for Saturday. All right, Bungy. Yesterday, we had quite a feat here. We had a record-breaking day. Carol Cedeno won 7 races. I had a chance to talk to Carol before the races began today. Let's see what she had to say about her historic day. With you here at Delaware Park. Hello, everybody. This is a Thursday. We've got a beautiful day on hand here with a 10-race card. The main track is fast. The turf course is firm. But before we get to the racing action yesterday, we had a record-breaking performance. Delaware Park began in 1937, and since all that time until yesterday, 81 years, no jockey has ever won 7 races in one day. And yesterday, this jockey right here, Carol Cedeno, did it. First of all, Carol, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, Carol, when you looked over the mounts yesterday before the day started and you saw who you were riding, did you have a feeling you were going to have a good day?
Yes, because I talked to my agent in the morning and they told me I got shot to win 6 or 7 races.
And you did it. Now, Carol, you always try hard when you ride, but after you won win number 5, did you try a little bit harder?
Yes, because I want to try.
Did you know that there was a record on the line?
No, when I win the 6th race is when I know they going even with their record.
Now, last night when you got home after you won the record, did you do any partying, celebrating?
Yes, my family got over there and they got something for me.
You didn't have to. You don't have to worry about eating too much. You always make the weight.
Yes, I'm light.
Now you got to give your agent some credit. He put you on these mounts. Who's your agent?
Mark Mace.
Mark Mace did a good job. All right, Carol, you have 6 mounts today. Tell everybody how many you're going to win today.
I'm going to try to win everything.
That's the right answer. So once again, yesterday we had the record used to be 6. Eldon Nelson, George Cusimano, Greg McCarron, Jimmy Edwards, Mike McCarthy twice, and Joe Rocco Jr. Their names are no longer in the Delaware Park record book. And by the way, I don't know if you know these names, but Bill Hartack won 5 Kentucky Derbies in the Hall of Fame. He rode here regularly. He never won 7. Chris McCarron, one of the winningest jockeys in the world, rode here regularly. He never won 7. Ramon Dominguez never won 7. And Julie Crone never won 7. So because of that, here she is, the winner and new champion, Carol Cedeno. Congratulations. Have a good day today. All right. Congratulations once again to Carol. And she did a great job yesterday. We'll see how she does today. And she's in the first horse in the first race. As you can see, they're going 1 mile. The 5 was scratched. Here's John Kern with the call.
And they're off. The 2 Vineyard Cove got away a step slowly. Nakia breaks well, goes for that lead on the inside. Quickly, Malibu at Midnight to challenge for. Now get that lead. Malibu at Midnight with the rail leads it by about a length. Nakia back in a second, followed by Stand Guard. 3 lengths further back in third. Clearly Super up on the outside, and Vineyard Cove got away sluggishly is the trailer as they make their way around the first turn. Malibu at Midnight on the front end. Leads it now by about 4-5 lengths now over Nakia. Opening quarter went in 24-2, so not that taxing a fraction. Then Stand Guard racing toward the inside, up on the outside, Clearly Super heads apart in third and fourth. Your trailer still is Vineyard Cove as they make their way down the backstretch. Malibu at Midnight opens up about 8 lengths on the field. Stand Guard with the rail now into second, followed by Clearly Super and Nakia heads apart in third and fourth, and another 6 lengths to Vineyard Cove. They went the half in 48-3 as they race into the turn. Malibu at Midnight, and Carol Cedeno, coming off that big 7-win day yesterday, is leading it by about 3.5, but Stand Guard and Clearly Super are gaining steadily now and have dead aim on the leader. And a gap of 6 lengths to Nakia, and far back a struggling Vineyard Cove. A quarter to go, and now Stand Guard and Clearly Super go on by Malibu at Midnight, and those two are going to square off as they turn for home. They went the 6 furlongs in 12 and 4. On the inside, Stand Guard. On the outside, Clearly Super. Clearly Super, best now by a neck. Stand Guard battles back on the inside. Malibu at Midnight trying to hang in there in third, but with a 16th to go, Clearly Super edging away for Feargal Lynch. Will take the opener by about 1 3/4. Stand Guard getting second. Malibu at Midnight third.
And Clearly Super was that today for It's a Cinch. If you bet on Lynch, Feargal Lynch. For new name to me, Jeremiah O'Dwyer, Daniel Heim, and Jason Steinhorn, the owners. 540, 260, 210. Stand Guard was Suarez, 240, 210. Malibu at Midnight was Cedeno, 220. Exacta, 940 the try, 1580. There was no superfecta in the opener. On to the second race, scratch the 6th and 7th. So another short field here, the 5-horse field to go. Here's the action.
We're about set. And they're off. Even start for them all. Where's that cat away quickly, but Breeze Burner on the inside of that one is going to try to vie with that one in the early going. Heaven's Runway racing in third, followed by, up on the outside, Rasta Friend, and the trailer is Twisted Earl. As they approach the half-mile marker, they're dueling on the front end. Where's that cat on the outside? Breeze Burner on the inside. Opening quarter goes in a rapid 21 and 4 as they churn into that turn. 3 lengths further back, Heaven's Runway getting a perfect setup, followed by Twisted Earl moving up into fourth, and Rasta Friend the trailer. Still dueling on the front end. Where's that cat and Breeze Burner? Heaven's Runway ready to pounce in third. 4 lengths further back to Twisted Earl and Rasta Friend as they turn for home. Breeze Burner, where's that cat? Heaven's Runway on the outside. Those 3 across the track. On the inside, Breeze Burner begins to edge away. Opens up 2 lengths on the field. Heaven's Runway, where's that cat? Late run from Twisted Earl, but Breeze Burner survived the duel and is holding on gamely. Heaven's Runway has to settle for second. Where's that cat? And Twisted Earl. Twisted Earl looks like getting that.
And it was Breeze Burner burning that field for it's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron. Alex Cintron for Wayne Potts. I keep saying he was going to get hot. He's had a lot of second place finishes. He could be turning it around right now. Hot Scott Racing Stables, 740, 380, 220. Heaven's Runway with Suarez, $3, 210. Twisted Earl with Pino, 220. Exacta, 2160, try 4060, double 2780, and once again, no super with that short field. On to the third we go, and another short field, only 5 of them to go in this one. As you see, the 5 was scratched. I believe that 5 was a late scratch too, so check your tickets. Check your tickets, here they go.
And they're off. Foxy Joxy breaks well, goes for the lead. Sterling's Dolly up on the outside. Disco Party toward the rail, followed by Be Good to Us. And E. Lizzie is your trailer as they race into that first turn. Foxy Joxy will try and control the tempo on the front end now. Leads it by about 2.5 lengths over Sterling's Dolly. And toward the inside, that's Disco Party. Then a gap of about 2 lengths to Be Good to Us. And E. Lizzie is your trailer. Opening quarter goes in 25 seconds flat, so very easy tempo being set by Foxy Joxy down the backside. Leads it by about 2 lengths. Make that 3 or 4 now, opening up. Then racing second, that is Disco Party, followed by Sterling's Dolly. 2 lengths to Be Good to Us, and E. Lizzie continues at the back. They approach the half-mile marker. Opening half goes in 49 and 1. And on the front end, it's still Foxy Johnson, now opening up 6 or 7 on the field. Disco Party racing second. E. Lizzie will try and rally from the back. Sterling's Dolly and the trailer Be Good to Us, but right now it's a one-horse affair. The tempo was slow, the fraction slow, and Foxy Johnson, it's her race to win or lose. She has a 9 or 10 length lead with a quarter to go. Racing second, that's Disco Party. E. Lizzie's flattened out, followed by Sterling's Dolly and Be Good to Us. A one-horse race right now as they head for home. The 6 furlongs in 1:14 and 3. Foxy Johnson in total control, leads it by about 7 lengths. On the outside, E. Lizzie's trying to regain that second spot toward the inside Disco Party, but no worries, mate, for the leader, Foxy Joxy. Won this one in the first quarter, basically, under Angel Suarez. E. Lizzie closed well for second. Disco Party.
I'm not going to catch that one today. Foxy Joxy goes all the way. Nicely ridden by Angel Suarez, and nicely trained by Sam Cronk. Anthracite Racing Stable, 6 even, 280, 210. E. Lizzie with Cedeno, 220, 210. And Disco Party with Montañez, 220. That exacted 1240 to try, 2680. Consolation double, 840. The real double, $29. Consolation pick 3, 1380. The real pick 3, 4570. And the super, just 1870 for that one. On to the fourth, we go to the turf for the first of 3 times today. And as you see, no scratches in this one. And a field of 7 will go on the firm turf, a mile and 70.
And they're off. Is it time? Between Horses goes for that lead, coming off the chute. Far outside slot receiver looking for a spot. And those two will be 1-2 as they race toward the finish line the first time. On the front end, Is It Time by about 2 lengths. Slot receiver settled nicely in that second spot now. Then a gap of 2 lengths up there on the outside. That's Animal Kingston. End of an era Between Horses, and with the rail, that's Skydiving, followed by Big Shack and the trailer around the turn, Mutawasim. Opening quarter goes in 23 and 3. They've got 6 furlongs to navigate. And on the inside, Is It Time by a half. Slot receiver right there in second, left and a half further back to Animal Kingston. End of an era is moving up toward the inside. Next in line, down along the rail, that's Skydiving, Big Shack, and far back to the trailer, that is Mutawasim. They approach the half-mile marker, and on the front end, it's Is It Time by a length and a half over slot receiver. Animal Kingston moving up on the outside, a closer third. Then a length and a half to End of an Era, Skydiving, followed by Big Shack, and still far back to Mutawasim. They went the half in, 47 and 3, under a half mile to go. Is It Time, and Pedroza leads it by almost 2 over slot receiver, and Animal Kingston right alongside. End of an Era appears to have some run toward the inside, Skydiving, as they turn for home with Is It Time to catch. And time is running out. The 6 furlongs in 11 and 3. Is It Time still by 2.5. Animal Kingston chasing toward the inside. Skydiving slipping through. A late rally in the far outside. Mutawasim from far back is charging after the leader. It's Is It Time. Mutawasim closing rapidly. Is It Time? Gets to the line in time by a length.
It is time, does it, for Brian Pedroza and Mike Stidham. Good to see him in the winner's circle. Stallion Stair Enterprises, 463, 2240. Mutawasim was second for Silvera, 1640 and 780. Third, End of an Era with Lynch, 240. The exact is 75.80. The try 183.60. Double 1860. Consolation pick 3 1140. Real pick 3 3520. Pick 4 185.20. Super 305.70. To the fifth. Back to the main track. 7 of them to go. 6 furlongs. Here's John Kern with the call.
Moving in, we're about set. And they're off. To the inside, reviving a count away well. Up on the far outside, Guppy is there. Haley's Thunder between horses also earned the shot as they scrimmage for that lead down the back stretch. Guppy on the outside, Revolving Account on the inside are now going at it head-to-head, with Haley's Thunder taking over third toward the inside, earned the shot in fourth. 2 lengths further back to Buy for Less toward the inside Spender, and the trailers Beatubyachubinose. As they race into the turn, on the front end, Guppy leads it by almost 2 lengths. The favorite Haley's Thunder moves up on the outside of Revolving Account toward the rail. Then it's still over 2 lengths further back to Buy for Less is beginning to advance. Toward the inside, earn the shot, Spender, and from the back of the pack, Beatubyachubinose is picking up horses steadily as they make their way around the bend. Favorite Haley's Thunder opens up 2 lengths on Buy for Less. Beatubyachubinose rallies on the far outside as they turn for home. Haley's Thunder will have to hold off Buy for Less, and on the outside, Beatubyachubinose. Haley's Thunder digging in. Beatubyachubinose is trying to do just that. Here comes Beatubyachubinose. Haley's Thunder game on the inside. Beatubyachubinose will win by more than that. Almost a length. Looks like Buy for Less got up for second. Haley's Thunder.
How do you like the name of that one? Beat You by a Chubby Nose with Shannon Uske for Susan McBride. 10 even, $6.20, $3. Buy for Less with Koa, $16.60, $4.80. Haley's Thunder with Cedeno, $2.20. Exacta 130, 140. Try 355.80. Double 37. Pick 350, $2.90. Super 767.40. On we go. Moving right along. Race number 6 back to the turf. Scratch the 5 and the 6. Let's watch.
And they're off. Taking it easy away well, but there goes Canna Red speeding up on the outside. Katie's Horseplay down toward the inside. The entries 1, 2 right now. Actually, the entries in front. That is Canna Red up on the outside. Taking it easy is racing second. Anime Our Queen has moved up in the third, followed by Katie's Horseplay, then Passing Fast. Other part of that entry, Southern Peaches on the far outside as they make their way into the turn. On the front end, it's Canna Red and Taking It Easy head-to-head. Anime Our Queen is racing in third. 2.5 lengths further back to Katie's Horseplay, then Passing Fast, Southern Peach, and Linny B the trailer as they make their way around the bend with Canna Red. Still fending off Taking It Easy as they head for home. Anime Our Queen is right there in third, furlong to go. Canna Red trying to hold on. Anime Our Queen trying to rally toward the inside. Up on the outside, Taking It Easy. Then 4 lengths further back to Katie's Horseplay. On the outside, Taking It Easy. On the inside, it's Canna Red. Taking It Easy. Takes command, 70 yards from home, wins it by a length, tight for second.
Taking It Easy. Does it? Angel Suarez a double. Victor Carrasco Jr., the trainer for Galas Stable. 382, 42, 20. Canna Red was second for Hamilton, $3, 220. Anime Our Queen was third with Silvera, 320. Exacta 10-20, try 34-20, double 30-80, pick 339, super 28.90. Is it the lucky 7th time? Indeed it is. Hope it's lucky for you. Take a look at the field. Favorite was the New York Invader, Aljabois. Here's John Kern with the action.
And they're off. Odds on breaks well toward the outside. Boondoggle is there down toward the inside. Pudding also on the move. Those 3 across the track in the early going. Gnarly has the rail racing fourth. Then comes our Paul Thomas, and Ajwiba is at the back. Odds on leads it by a neck, but applying pressure, Boondoggle toward the inside second. A gap of 3 lengths to Pudding sitting in a good spot in third. Lengthening it further back to Gnarly in fourth. 3 more to Ajwiba and our Paul Thomas. They speed past the quarter in 22 flat. Into the turn, Odds On and Boondoggle going at it. Odds On now by length, Boondoggle second. Pudding with a perfect scenario setting up in third. Then a gap of 2 to Gnarly. Ajwiba begins to lengthen stride, and the trailer is our Paul Thomas round the bend. Odds On in front by a length and a quarter. Pudding now applying pressure in second. Ajwiba gaining steadily in third, followed by Gnarly as they head for home. On the outside, Pudding on the inside, Odds On. Still about 4 lengths to Ajwiba, trying to continue a rally. It's on the front end, Odds On the outside, Pudding. Gnarly begins to rally with the rail. Ajwiba's flattened out. It's Odds On trying to hold on now. Odds On in front by 2. Gnarly rallies with the rail. On the outside, Pudding is flattened out, but Odds On will prevail. Odds On by a length and 3/4. Gnarly closed well for second.
And Odds On does it for CC Carol Cedeno. She had 7 yesterday, wins this one here, and extends her lead in the jockeys race. Amy Hall for the famed Country Roads Limited, 620, 280, 210. Gnarly with Hamilton, 280, 220. Pudding with Garcia, 240. Exacta 1420, try 33, double 1380. Pick 3, 5390. Pick 5, 680, 120. Super, 2890. To the 8th we go, and you see this one's on the turf. Scratch the 2. Oh, this was Bungee's race, by the way. He picked Banjo Bill. So let's see if he can win 2 days in a row. The favorite, though, was Basteletto, the 3.
He's up, we're about set. And they're off. Mr. Bridger breaks well toward the outside of the pack. Down toward the inside, it's Banjo Bill. In between horses, here comes Kitten's Beauty and Where You Was as they come off that chute. Banjo Bill has company now. We've got 4 across the track. Kitten's Beauty is there. Where You Was, and up on the outside, 4 wide Taxable Goods. Mr. Bridger found a perfect spot behind that group, racing in 5th, followed by Nicky the Nephew. Then comes Major Attitude, and Basteletto, the favorite, is the trailer as they make their way around the first turn. Banjo Bill now by 2 over Kitten's Beauty. Mr. Bridger saved ground nicely. Taxable Goods still up there 3 wide. 2 lengths to Where You Was, followed by Nicky the Nephew. Next in line, that is toward the inside, Major Attitude and Basteletto the trailer as they make their way down the back stretch. Opening quarter in 22 and 3. It's been a good solid tempo being set by Banjo Bill. Kitten's Beauty between horses. Taxable Goods still up there 3 wide. Mr. Bridger's had a perfect trip so far, racing in 4th. Up on the outside, Basteletto begins to gain some ground. Where You Was, followed by on the inside, Nicky the Nephew, and Major Attitude is your trailer. Half winning 46 and 1 as they race into the turn. Banjo Bill, Kitten's Beauty, Taxable Goods, those 3 across the track. Basteletto and Mr. Bridger right behind that group, followed by Nicky the Nephew. Then comes Where You Was as they make their way around the bend with Banjo Bill still hanging onto a narrow margin. Mr. Bridger toward the inside, looking to angle out Taxable Goods, and Basteletto, Banjo Bill set down for the...
I guess the cameraman couldn't believe Bungie was going to hold on. But he did. I thought Bungie was a little nuts betting against Jorge Navarro, who's been winning everything, but Banjo Bill, despite going 110 and change for the 6, holds on, pulls away. K1 King, my favorite turf sire, Emmanuel Esquivel, for Kelly Rubley and Gunpowder Farms, 9 even, 460, 320. So a good win for Bungie, $9 horse. Mr. Bridger was second with McCarthy, $4, $3. Taxable Goods for Cintron, $660. Exacta, 42, tried 277.40, double 36.20. Pick 3, 34.90. Pick 4, 222.40. Super 567.30. On we go. On we go to the 9th race, a big field to go here on the main track.
Done. We're about set, and they're off. To the inside, rigged away well, shoots there. Right for the lead. Up on the outside, One Flashy Cat, Rosebud's High, Anonym. Next in line, followed by Vineyard Harbor down toward the inside. Racing in 5th. Then a gap of 4 to Salsa Lane, Diamond Jr. Up on the outside, Razzie's Reward. And My Friend Linus gets away last. Moving down the backstretch, Rigged leads it by 3 parts of a length. One Flashy Cat is right there. Length further back to Vineyard Harbor toward the inside, racing in 3rd. Then comes Anonym, followed by Rosebud's High. Salsa Lane looking for room in between horses. That's Diamond Jr., Razzie's Reward. And My Friend Linus continues at the back as they race into the turn. Rigged is joined by One Flashy Cat for that lead. It's about 3 lengths further back to Anonym and Rosebud's High. Razzie's Reward next in line, then Diamond Jr., Salsa Lane, My Friend Linus, and Vineyard Harbors drop back to last. Heading for home, One Flashy Cat is taken over and assumes command. One Flashy Cat opens up 3 on the field. On the inside, it's Anonym. Between horses, Rigged is weary. Up on the outside, Razzie's Reward. Rosebud's High had nowhere to go there, had to angle to the inside. With a 16th to go, it's One Flashy Cat and Trevor McCarthy to win this. Going to be tight for second. Razzie's Reward on the outside, Anonym on the inside, followed by Diamond Jr. in a photo with My Friend Linus.
And it was One Flashy Cat. Trevor McCarthy going to get hot, I predict. Does it for Tom Ionati the 4th. And he's the owner too. 9 even, 483.40. Razzie's Reward with Koa. 1747.20. Anonym with Rosado 280. Exacta 109.20. Try 377. Double 46. Pick 364.10. Super 1107.10. And that takes us to the 10th and final. Scratch the 180 and the 5 Arabians.
We're about set, and they're off. Miss Paradise, between horses for the lead. Down toward the inside, that's Pick Me. Up on the outside, TM Madam. Followed by, in between horses, that's Darton Chris. Up on the outside, Risky Red. Only one dropping off the pace is Junior. Down the backstretch, Miss Paradise leads it by about a half. TM Madam is right there. Up on the outside, Risky Red. Those three now across the track. 2.5 lengths further back to Darton Chris, Pick Me, and Junior at the back. We have a threesome racing into the turn, and they're battling for that lead. All three across the track. TM Madam, Risky Red, and Miss Paradise down toward the inside. It's about 4 lengths to Darton Chris, then another 5-length gap to Pick Me and Junior. Now it's Risky Red taking over with 3/8 to go as TM Madam trying to stay with them but couldn't. Miss Paradise next in line, followed by Darton Chris as they turn for home. Risky Red opens up 3 on the field. Looks like they're battling for second right now with Miss Paradise on the outside. On the inside, TM Madam. It's Risky Red in front by 5. Miss Paradise second best. On the inside, TM Madam hanging on to third, but it's all Risky Red down the lane. Risky Red and Jomar Ortega will win this one, going away by about 6 or 7. Miss Paradise getting second. A late run on the outside from Darton Chris. TM Madam on the inside. Darton Chris, I think, edging out TM Madam for show.
And it was Risky Red, who runs a lot of times, and got the job done today for Jomar Ortega. Scott Powell for his Quarter Moon Ranch. 320 to 10 to 10. Miss Paradise for Koa. 260 to 20. And Darton Chris with Marin, 420. The exacta 560, the try 89.80, the double $26, pick 3 35.80, and the super 68.30. And that wraps up the day before the Delaware Handicap Day, a nice Thursday day, weather-wise.
Do you want to show Bungie crossing the line?
No. Thank you, though. Elaine, the technical director, wanted to know if I wanted to show the end of the bungee race, crossing the wire, because they got cut off early. But the bottom line is Bungie won, and the Bungie followers cashed today. That's the big news. All right. Let's see if cashing helped the handle. We had a lot of short fields, as you saw in the beginning of the day. So let's take a look at it and see how we did. Well, we did fairly well. 1,874,569. We are doing way good. Is that the right English? Way good. Way better than last year. The handles have been good. We're staying away from Belmont, and that's the main gist of things. Keep out in the clear and people will bet on you. So that's the way it's been this meeting, and it's continuing. Now, I don't have to tell you again, but I will anyway. Saturday's our biggest day of the year. It's the Delaware Handicap. Grade 2, $750,000. Also the Hokessen Stakes, part of the match series. The Carl Hanford Memorial and the Grade 3 Kent Stakes. And free hats after 11 o'clock while the supplies last. So come on out for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. And good night.